big grid we had or the thing we just made, all that stuff from
Hello. All right. Let's whip the scene up. Whip it real good. There it is. Wow. I've been feeling so like I figured it yesterday and like Monday and Wednesday I had to have off because I had a headache, but I've just been feeling so poorly lately. My chest hurts. Oh Jesus Christ! I don't want to hear myself talk. That's thank you very much. Yeah, man. I just don't know what it is. I just I'm usually quite a healthy boy most of the time, so feeling like this beat down, like constant chest pain and stuff like that, it's rough. I hate it, especially when I'm trying to sleep. I should at some point get it checked out though, and actually go to the doctors. Unfortunately, I'm not registered at any doctors near me. So if I actually went to go get them to look at me, they'd be like, it's like when I went last time. I was like, yeah, I've been experiencing. So 2 years ago, I was like, oh yeah, I've been experiencing chest pain and what else is wrong with me? Oh, and arm pains. I was getting like arm pain. I kind of getting it now, but it's not as severe. It's just achy. It just was weak. But like across here, like my chest down to my arm, this was a bit achy. Um, yeah, and when I went to the hospital, doctor, sorry, I went to 5 different doctors. Wow, just thinking my teeth. That was somewhat close to me. I still had to travel a little bit to get to them, and each one was like, "No, we can't see you." I was like, "Can I register?" No, we're not taking any applicants, patients, new patients. We're not taking any new patients right now. And I was like, so like, if I actually have something wrong with me, you won't see me. I'm not really a doctor person. I don't go and get checkups very often. I don't go to the doctor's or hospitals, so I don't really know how it works. But it felt really weird going into a doctor's and being like, yeah, I could be experiencing heart problems. I could die. And they were like, no, we're not seeing anyone. No. And I called up 1111, which gets you to like contact the hospital. And I told them I had chest pain. Instantly, the hospital was like, "Oh, we've booked you an appointment. Be here within the hour." And I was like, "Wow, okay." They made it sound much more severe than the doctors did. I always just thought you could walk into a doctor's, as long as they have like rooms available, they'll see you. I didn't realize you. I knew you had to be. Jesus Christ, I knew you had to be a part of the doctors, but I didn't realize like that he wouldn't see you at all. That was interesting to me. Um, right. How about what if we just focus all our efforts on this one room first, and we get all the assets in here working, and then we move on. Hey, Gral. I see GRAL. How's it going? Or AI? Say I. How's it going, my hard rocking amigo? How about we just do the hat quick? I need to really be going faster, not putting as much detail into my assets. I say detail because, like, well, that's way lower poly than I thought it was. Because I can get around to doing details on them. L. Can't remember the shortcut then. But yeah, I just need to. That looks nice. How did I make that? Geometry's pretty good too. Okay. Sport FBX. Oh, I should really be playing some music. 1 second. Oh man. Let's get this exported. Did I just export it? Oh, I've got a menu up. That's a weird thing about Blender. Like, a lot of other softwares won't let you mess around with the software if you've got, like, this export window up. Whoops, I just closed everything else on my... Never shake a window. If you shake a window, it, like, minimizes everything else. I assume most of you know that, but... selected objects, there you go. We'll call it Fancy Hat. Oh, I did it again. I always double press enter. Always, because I'm so used to it in other softwares. Okay, I might have to turn on my light because I'm getting blown out. I hit my desk a little bit. That's fine. Hey man, how's it going? Wow, that's a lot of emojis. Cowboy at the end. That's appropriate for the hat though. Repeat last command. Control R, right? Control R, Shift R? SM underscore fancy hat. Boom. Load up my... I just need to... When I'm not streaming, I just need to learn how to UV map and Blender. This is just cylinders, man. This isn't hard to UV map, but I don't want to learn. I've learned enough already. Mom. Oh, you know what? Go back to Blender quick. Oh, really? Its rotations are like that? 1 second. Boat 6. That's not boat 6. What? That opened like a completely different document. Boat 6. There you go. That's other work I'm doing. A work I can't tell you guys about. Right, it's the exact same scene except these don't have my modifiers applied. So, come over back to you. Oh, that still has his modifiers applied, but hopefully... Boom! We can reset the scale. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Select object. Fancy hat. Wish I had a fancy hat. There we go. I like how that looks like it's in the middle from this angle. So, Why is the camera default like this? Every time I go into Maya, I'm like having to reset the camera clipping values. I assume I can default it, do something a bit better, but... I was thinking about like trailers today, and I went to go watch a bunch, like Dead Island trailer and stuff. And I was thinking about how like misleading they are. Like I really liked the Dead Island trailer. I thought it was really cool, but it doesn't show off what the game is. How did I fix this again last time? I just clicked everything, didn't I? Still it worked. Oh wait, was it because I had lighting on? And textures? Oh my, what is going on? Okay, average, is that what? No. Comfort. Let's face, there you go. We actually want like all of it smooth, don't we? Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Now to unwrap. My eye keeps twitching lately as well. I definitely feel like there's something wrong with me. One day, one of these days, I'm going to go get checked out. And they'd be like, yeah, man, should have come earlier. You're dying. Probably get away with just doing that. The Queen's hat, exactly. character doesn't actually wear it, she just collected it. Like she does with most of the stuff in her boat. That's the feel I want to have for the boat. I want it to be like she's collected all these items from her travels. I feel like that's a cool premise. Is that the right word I want to use? You know what I mean. No, don't set up symmetry. I didn't mean to click it. No, wait. Turn off symmetry. Get lost. Cool idea. Yeah, that's mainly why there's just a bunch of stuff on the boat. It doesn't fully make sense to what's there, but that's the point. That's why she's also wearing, like, really wacky clothes. Like, she got boots on, and then she's got freaking, like, a... Has she got a hoodie on? Did I put a hoodie on her? Yeah, she's got, like, a hoodie on. Got, like, a chain. She's got, like shorts with freaking pockets, like these weird pockets on them. Just random stuff. Yeah. It's got a cannon. Yeah. Because I don't know, it's like I like that idea of a like when people travel, they get mementos to collect things. So it just felt really cool to sort of implement that and implement sort of that idea. Might have to do 2 splits on this just to make the UV map a bit more forgiving. Or maybe I don't actually. And what's this last bit? The bow. What about if she had a beetle collection board frame on the wall of types of bugs or something? I mean, that'd be cool. I didn't even think about anything like that. Is my camera zoomed in or is it zoomed out? Oh, that's zoomed in. We're really far out. Far out, man. So, zoom it. Not zoom it. Let's put it down a little bit. I got my Crash shirt on today. Crash Bandicoot, man. So good. Isolate. Probably should just cut it here and here. I was just watching someone learn Unreal Engine on stream, and yeah, and he was trying to. You can UV map in UE4. I think I knew about this before, but I never use it because I always make my own UV maps. Because making your own UV maps is always going to be better, and it doesn't take too long if you sort of know how to UV map. And they wrote something, and I wrote. No, sorry, I didn't write something. Someone wrote something in the comment section about it, and I was like, well. Make your own UV maps, you'll get better results. And they were like, no, smart UVs, and then try planar on Substance Painter. And I was like, that doesn't fix all your issues, though. You can run into so many problems. I can cut out these faces, can't I? Oh, actually, or does it come to the back? No, yeah, I cut out these faces. You can run into so many problems if you just cheese it and say, automatic UVs, ooh, you know, try planar. Especially with if you want to do real-time lighting, because sometimes it can really mess up your light maps. I was just watching that stream. Oh, right. And saw that comment. The Clint from Corridor. What if he contacted me to do a stream with him? How cool would that be? And I could teach him the little knowledge I have on Unreal Engine. Eek. Yikes. It's not a brilliant UV map, but we can fix it. Or just make it a bit better. Make sure they're not overlapping. God, I can't see a thing, nigga. I like this, but man, they made it like really in your face. That would be way better. I kind of don't like the guy from Corridor for some reason. No idea why. I don't dislike him, but I think his knowledge is sometimes he oversteps some boundaries on what he thinks he knows. That's not. Sounds like I'm really bitter about it. It's just like sometimes I hear him talk about something, especially, and he'll mention like game graphics, and he'll try to tell the public how certain game graphics works. At least I feel like I've heard this sometimes, and he'll say something that's just not accurate, and I'm like, this is so misleading. Like you've not, like, this is really, really, I don't know. I hear it and I'm just like, it's not correct. Teaching people is fine, man. You know, try to share the information. Just don't. I know I'm not brilliant at a lot of stuff, and I own up to that. I don't pretend. When I do something and I'm doing it wrong, I don't sit here and go, yeah, guys, do it this way. It's perfect, because I know it's not. You know, I know my shortcomings. I know what I'm good at, what I'm bad at. So when I tell you guys how to do something, I genuinely feel like it's the best way. I feel like when some people try to teach, he needs to say he just doesn't know. Yeah, but let's put it back up. But like, yeah, like, not owning up to just not knowing something. I think that's why you nailed it. Oh, okay. I don't need to continue bad mouthing Clint. I love Clint. I actually, it's just when he's teaching and stuff, I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I don't fully explain things either. I try to break it down into a simple way. Like when I was explaining what a... Oh, I didn't cut it. Oh. Oh, right. Like when I was trying to explain to someone about a normal map in Unreal Engine, I said, oh, pretty much keeping the values. I'm not putting anything in, you know, it's like having no UV map. Oh, no, normal map, sorry. Hey, Mohammed Asen? Nilly? How's it going, man? God, that took a few attempts. How is it going? But yeah, like, and I was explaining to him, like, oh yeah, you know, UV map, having nothing plugged in, or having a blue UV map, should I say, having a completely one value in blue is like having no UV map in Unreal Engine, which in its own way is true. If you don't plug anything into the normal maps, it will default as a completely blue UV map. But when I said that, someone chimed in and was like, that's not correct. You know, having no UV map is having no UVs is no UVs. You know, that's different than having a blue UV map. I was like, yeah, you're right, but I'm trying to explain to a complete beginner here. You know, I'm just trying to explain to him that putting nothing in or putting a blue or completely blue valued material texture in, they're the same thing. And he just wasn't having any of it. He was like, no, you're wrong. I was like, he wasn't wrong in saying I was wrong, but it was the way I wanted to explain it, because I don't know, it's really hard to explain, because he was a newbie, like the person I was trying to tell, so I didn't want to overcomplicate anything for him. I didn't want to be like, yeah, so no UV maps would make it so, you know, there's no direction facing all the faces. It's a flat UV, it's a flat normal, so it will look weird, whereas, you know, a blue UV map points everything outwards. Like, I didn't want to overcomplicate it for him. So sometimes I do explain things incorrectly, but it's because I'm trying to simplify it for people to have an easier time. Yeah, that really doesn't like using the circles, does it? Because that can easily do this. Pop this here. Pop this here. This is the underside, to be honest, so I can probably go a little bit lower res on that. And the bow is quite... I want the bow to have a little bit extra detail, so we'll scale you guys up a little bit. Just to fill all that empty space, you know. With that said, I love just seeing people learn, man. Especially if it's just something they're doing in their free time, you know. I get home, when I was working at retail places, I obviously come and do 3D, but even then, I was learning how to do the ukulele. I was learning how to draw, even though I suck at it. I was learning all these different things, because expanding your creative mind is just, I think, so important. Not to have a healthy mind, but just to feel better about yourself. I think just having some of that creativity is really helpful for just better well-being. So we'll expand this till it just fits. Oh wow, really? That's good enough. I'm not looking at perfect UVs here. I'm just looking at good enough UVs. We can't be spending like hours doing one asset, 'cause we'll never get anything finished. We'll never get the entire scene finished anyway. Let's label tab history, 3 transformations. Export it over the file we're using, go into substance. My chat is keeping up to date. You guys are just being quiet, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh. I hope it does a nicer curvature this time. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Cool. Get some basic color in there, something in brown. My favorite color. I wonder how many people... I like how you use background music to keep in the theme of what you're making. Do I? I just play... It's just on the playlist. Least. I mean, yeah. You know, completely planned. That'd be good. But that color really doesn't go well. Maybe, obviously really doesn't go well with the brown. So let's look at stylized hat and get some better color reference. Stylized hat. Well, some of these look really cool. Got like a baby blue. Sort of around there. You got this. You got this brown. Now, I don't think the brown works very well with the little bow tie. Substance pair looks sweet. It does make life a lot easier. Maybe just blue. This is just basic coloring right now. When I do basic coloring, I always set them out into separate folders, right? Because in these folders, so this actual black mask should have been in here. Copy mask, paste into mask, just white there now. So now if I create like a new layer, and then we just go black mask in this, I can't paint on here, but it'll paint over here. See what I mean? That makes life a lot easier when you're not cramming it all into one space. You're just using folders to separate it all out. You can name them, obviously. Doesn't usually bother me. So I think the first thing, so something I want to do is I want to do like a stitching around here. We come up here. Oh wait, I shouldn't have got rid of that. Oh well. Stitches like this come to here. Normal layer. How do I get that taskbar back? This is what it says. Nope. History properties. Haha, there we go. Perfect. In the wrong layer. That's not very helpful. Is it this? Have I clicked on it wrong? Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you just go new layer. Make sure that's selected and paint. There you go. So we get this stitching in there. I obviously, it's stylized. I want much thicker looking stitching. Right, need blue ribbon. A dark blue base. Oh, blue ribbon. You want it to be like silky, so we want to do like a bit of roughness. Like that. It's not quite blue. 1 second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Oh! The base color is so similar to the normals. I selected the wrong one. I was gonna say, what's going on there? About like a baby blue. Again, if you ever want reference, baby blue, type it in, and you'll always find a color. Yes, silky. Okay, we can go silky. Oh, frickin' stop selecting the normal, Steve. Oh my god, that is not the color I want. I like that a tiny bit more saturated. No, less than that. A little bit darker. That's what I'm looking for. Same color for the base, or do you think a little different on that too? I think a little bit more saturated. Like there. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good. Cool, it's working how I want it to. Now these stitchings probably should also be blue, but we'll do a dark blue. Always forget I have to reset my freaking tablet. You know, like I always say when I'm doing this, a lot of the time I'm just winging it. You know, I'm just sort of going, oh, that looks good, and going with what I know. I do know a bit. But I just sort of throw things together and go, yeah, that works. Let's keep going. Right, so here I have to have a really steady hand because I need to come all the way around. Do I want it there, or do I want the knittedness? Knittedness, the same bits on. Let's go. Let's see. Around in here. I think that makes more sense, right? That's it. Because then I probably want one like along here. Like that. Well, match it up more correctly. Again, let's get the color correct first. I want less seam intensity. Oh, no, maybe I don't. Maybe I want the seam intensity up. Yeah, maybe. What other stitches have we got? We've got a running double. No. Running right. Yeah. Lace running. I think just the basic one's pretty good. Thin threads. Thin threads, maybe? Twisted thread. Clips. Huh. I looked it up, the queen hat, and she had a blue one on. Oh. Oh, I kind of like the rigid ones. Yeah, we'll go with that. Change the colour, wherever that is again. That is in here, right? There you go. We want this to be a dark blue, so let's grab this colour and then make it darker. You know what? I think you just gotta go with the standard one. Yeah. Cool. And we don't want the thread very shiny at all. So can I just turn off roughness? That's nice. Cool. Nice. Right. So what do we think? Do we think it needs to be on the edge here? Let's turn on a little bit of this to adjust my wobbly hands. What interesting music. What we're doing. I went a little bit off course over here, and this doesn't quite match up. What do you think's that? Again, do we want like... So I'm going to keep undoing until I like what I see, but... We can also afterwards say, oh, we want the layer, we want it to be less prominent. Well, the normals we can change as well, but like we want it to be less prominent, you know. This is just the color right now. I think it looks fine though. So let's try to do this whole thing again. Turn this up a little bit more. We need to do ambient occlusion edge wearing as well, so. Nice, pretty good. There we go for like a theme where it goes like this. Across it. Don't think we need one of those. Oh god, that's a little bit not quite what I had in mind, but yeah, it's like more like that. But I don't think we need one of those. I think it's fine. Technically, I should have a sew mark underneath here as well, right? Oh, I like that. Gives it another little bit of detail. Right. Now let's see some basic colouring. So, what we want is underneath here. I want actually, yeah, on top of there. Black mask. Take away everything but the colour. Set it to a multiply. And add a generator. Plug in a position, not blur, position. Invert. God, I can't even see it. Okay. We've got blue going on, so we're going to want probably a little bit of purple in there. Bring up a tad more. Obviously less of that. Cool. Make another one. Pop it on top, set it to an overlay. Turn these off. Is that doing anything? Oh. So we want this obviously to... We want this to essentially be the opposite direction, so more here. There you go. Cool. So it gets a little bit purple at the bottom, a little bit blue at the top. We can obviously adjust these a little bit. So right now I want you to come down a little bit more. Or do I want you to come down less? Maybe about there. Want this to be a little bit weaker. Something like that. Just to help some colour balancing. We want to throw in some AO in here. I could probably throw it in the whole thing, right? To multiply. Add generator. Oh my god, what's ambient occlusion? There it is. Change the colours out. Cool. Tighten it up a lot more. It always looks like the ambient occlusion the opposite end. Do you see that? So you want to invert that. Okay. Have a little bit of AO coming off. So we just got like it's like it's just adding shadow to it, look. And it just sort of helps with that color. Maybe reduce it a little bit. Okay. Now we want an edge one. There's an overlay. Up the color. I'm gonna actually use a smart mask. Edge strong. There you go, so we get this effect. Don't really want it there. Kind of there, but I'd like it to appear here too. Which it is not. That doesn't count as your edge. It's clearly an edge. That actually very confuses me. Get a bit more blur on it. There you go. That surprises me a lot. That doesn't count. Turn this down. Just so it's got like a little indication it exists. It probably would have added it here too, but I've not got enough. So instead, we're going to go into a separate layer. That mask. Edge strong again. It's on normals right now. How is that not curvature? It's making that curvature. I swear it's having a hard time baking curvature at the moment. Because all that should count as curvature. It's not liking it. What if I use a generator instead? Curvature. Hey, Wolf, how's it going, man? I see that's picking up that curvature a lot more. I mean, that's that, but I wanted to pick up this curvature as well. Maybe I'll just have to hand paint that one in. I mean, I'm fine with that. Oh, so what's going on? Still got the brush to save your work, like I never do. Fancy hat. Fancy that. Oh, I'm alright, I'm so good. You're modeling hat. What do you mean? I'm texturing the hat. Fancy hat. Oh my lord. Turn off the tool. How do I turn off the tool? I forget. You can actually click. You can actually click up here and test the brush. So if I get my actually tablet pen, stop that. And I can actually try up here. Although, it doesn't seem to apply that. No, not up here. Yeah, can you stop with the tool? How do I reset this? I thought when they select a new brush, it just comes off. What? Give me back my new tool. My old tool. You got like metal stitching and stuff. I've got loads of cool stuff in here. But I don't want any of this. I want my normal brush. How do I... Why are you not... Why not let me use my normal brush? There we go. So all I want to do is this. You know, just a freaking highlight. Filter. Blur, turn that up. Like there. Also turn everything off but the colour. Turn the colour up. Turn this to a soft light or an overlay. Overlay. I think overlay works a bit better. Cool. What do I want to do here? Do I want to do some shades around here? Something like this. And I will just set that to this. And I set you to a overlay. Turn everything else off, turn you up. Blur you a bit more clearly. So you just boom. We get that slight sort of highlighted effect. That's nice. Now here is bugging me because let's create a new one of these. Boom, 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 boom. I think I might have selected it. I could be wrong. That did not. So that's it. There you go. Kill. Black mask. What if I put a generator on it and go ambient occlusion? That's kind of what I'm looking for. Ooh. Why's the back got a lot more ambient occlusion? That's very odd. Right, just that much then? Yeah. Then blur that. Well, turn you down. Turn you up. Turn you up. Something like that. There you go. Set you to a multiply. Set you to a multiply. There you go. There we go. That's more what I'm looking for. Obviously, it's a little too strong, so I'll go something like this. Like that. And then I could always come into here, set a separate filter as a blur, and then turn it up. So if we actually turn this up, we'll be able to see that a little bit clearer. So that's what it was, and then you can blur that just a little bit. So we get those dark tops and bottoms. Still too dark though. We want it to only be subtle, like there. Hat in time. That is very, very appropriate. Oh, is that what you meant, VR Bears? Hat in time because I'm doing a hat. I didn't even catch on. I'm not very smart. So now, if I actually come into the 2D view, this will be a million times easier because in the 2D view, I did this as a thingy, so I could just go boom, boom. Oh, turn that off. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Blur that. Blur everything. If you blur enough, you won't notice the lack of detail. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that is really subtle. I can't even see it on that one. Hard light. This is crazy. Why can't I see anything from it? But yeah, when it goes red, it works. Admittedly, I want it to go a tiny bit more like that blue, but still. Well, I guess it works enough. I do say I usually want it subtle. Make sure everything goes turned off with the colour. We still get that nice sheen. Now, do we want to put a material over the whole thing, like a fabric material? I don't think so, right? It's stylized. You want to keep it simple, like gradient colors like we got going on. Oh, that reminds me. Gradient color. We want a position. Let's go super contrasted so we can actually see where it is. Oh, right. I was like, why hasn't it covered the bow over? There you go. There we go. Cool. Set this to a overlay. Make it a little bit brighter. Like that. Obviously a little too much, and we've also got all this on, which we want to turn off. Let's go towards our blue tone a little bit. Across here. Oh yeah, that's nice. A little bit weaker though. A little bit stronger than that though. Cool. I think it might need to go underneath here. No. Still a little too strong. Now it's a little too weak. I still want that blue to come through. Let's I swear I keep seeing chat do something, and I look up like, nope. Oh god. Right, let's get serious mode. Freaking go up monitor. This monitor is so stiff. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. There I go. Lift up my screen so now it's nice to sit up and I can actually lean back and draw. For any of you who do want to get into texture, and I do recommend Substance Painter. I don't know about some of the free alternatives. I can't really say because I've not used them. You know me, I'm not going to lie and say, get the paid one because I use it. No, if you guys are better at using a different version, I'm never going to tell you to, like, force you to use my one. That ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. Take over everything else. That looks really nice. That like sheen right there. You get right here. I like that. So we obviously don't want red, we want purple. Like there, and then we also want to turn that down very far, just so we get slight purple tone as it gets to the bottom. See that? Very, very subtle, but it's just enough to have that color change. Cool. And I think that's kind of all we want, right? Let me look at some stylized hats again. Is there any major details I'm missing? Queen Elizabeth hat. Wait. What do you guys keep saying, Quinn? Does this actually look like... I like how the first hat that came up was a green hat she's wearing. So what you're saying is my character went off and nicked the Queen's hat. I'm fine with that. See, I bet I could always just do this. Let's go to materials. Make sure I keep it underneath everything. And if I just throw it in let's minimize these. I bet if I just throw in a material, like a cloth one. There's materials. If we go like fabric. We throw in a fabric base and use its normals. 4. No, 4, not 40. No, 4. I could like easily get some fabric-y textures and put it on triplanar. Oh. It's a little too much now, isn't it? 2. And we can actually get some material. Oh, I didn't realize how strong that was. Let me tone that down a little bit over there. That one. Yeah, but I don't think we should have a texture to it, right? Is that just me? There's a silky one in here as well. Silk generic, what does that look like? Okay, all it's doing is putting like a black line around the edge. I see no texture in that. Whoops, nope. Try planar. Turn it up. Maybe it's a bit too small. Okay, I think it's really small, eh? Aha! Oh my god, that looks freaking... Whoa! 20! Oh, okay. No, not 100. And then you go into the normals. And frickin' pump those numbers down. Let me see that. Go into the height as well. Pop those numbers down. And you could always get like a little silk texture to it. See what I mean? It's easy to get these textures working. It's just, I don't know if I want them. What do you guys think? What if we put 0 on this? Wow. What if we put, what if we put 1 on this? And then put this to 30. I don't know. I don't think we need actual texture to a lot of our assets. But I want you guys to have an input. I want you guys to tell me if that's a good or bad idea. I actually do that and then pick you up to the top. You'll get the roughness of it as well coming through. Hello. Hey, X-Danger. What do you think? Do you think I should actually have texture to it despite it being stylized? Or do you think no texture and it's like, it's not solid color, it's got gradients and highlights and stuff, and I've got like this sewn bit. What do you think? I think the block colors and the gradients, right? Hey, mega cool man. But I don't know what you guys think. Huh. Interesting. Oh, right, that's the silky material I've got. Can I make the silky material shinier? No, it just looks freaking wet. Should I have a slight metallic? Jesus. Slight metallic to silkiness. Like super, super slight. Versus none. That's a little bit. I don't think we need it. See if I've got so far. I'm going to export it. No fabric texture, so it goes with the overall theme. Right? Because there's some stuff that does have texture, obviously, but I just feel like a lot of stuff doesn't need texture. I'm not going to lie. When people see the scene and they're like, oh, stylized, that may not be what they think, but that's what crosses my mind. And I have to be like, no, I've made a realistic tank, and I've made a realistic freaking other stuff. Look at these. It's like I have to validate myself that I can do, not photo real, but you know, I could do realistic style texturing as well. I just feel like I'm being judged, even though I'm very likely not being judged by anybody. Was it with your 16-bit? Pretty sure I had trouble with 16-bit before, didn't I? Oh, I'm ready, number one. There we go. So I think the plan is to get this room done. And then we'll work on the interior, then we'll get the exterior done last. Or when I have an idea of how I want to do it, I'll probably move on to the exterior. Because I still don't know, I still do not know if I want to do this as actual planks. I still don't know if I want to do this as planks, or if I want to bake that detail down to the floor and have it as a texture. Similarly up here. Because there is a plane underneath I could bake it to. But just don't know yet. I just don't know. Oh. God, pain. I'm not as tired today. No, I'm a little bit, but I'm not as tired. You know what I want to do quick? Oh, he's already got a one in there. Okay. That's surprisingly reflecting that light. Let's lift this back up. Let's throw my blanket onto... Is the window open? Because I feel freaking boiling. Blanket, be gone. Oh, no, it's closed. The PC's likely warming up due to all the epic 3D art we're doing. How long will this stream be? Because I have to go watch a football match. You have to go watch it. It's probably 10:30. Okay, what are we doing? We're in this room right now. We want to put the hat in. Hello, little hat. How are you today? Fancy hat. But it's huge. Is it huge? Oh, it's big. Was it need to be half the size? Yeah, it's fine. If I make this scene VR, I really, really, really want to do it so you can knock all the stuff off. I want to put physics on everything, and you can pick up the hat, just throw it or something. How cool would that be? That's very thinking in the future, though. And my original idea is to use the scene for animation. There you go. Let's see. Let's go BC. So I did it as a 16-bit. So let's see if we have any issues working with 16-bit textures. Because I remember having issues before, but I can't remember why. Click it. Okay, so... do a duplicate of the bread because that's quite well set up. M_ fancy hat. Boom, boom. Swap these over. Fancy hat. Oh, right. Wait, how do I start preview? Enable real-time break node. How do I make it so it's not a parameter anymore? Oh no, that's breaks the node link. Huh. Okay. We'll do this then. Fancy hat, fancy hat, fancy hat. Boom. Set up my materials. Boom. Oh. Boom. Set you as 0 for now. I don't want to change you at all. Boom. Boom. Now that's the texture I'm worried about. Boom. The silky looks silk. Do I need... Yes, it is a linear color. And it is unticked. Nice. Now the question is, am I supposed to have you ticked or not? I guess we'll find out when I click apply. And it looks trash or it looks good. Oh. Is that incorrect or is that correct? It's very bright. Looks nice. All right. Okay, that at least does the exact same thing. So, what we'll do... So I think that is essentially what it's supposed to look like. We'll grab your material. We'll do a duplicate of you. Not a duplicate. We'll do a material instance of you. We'll get shouted at by the engine because I've named it the same thing. There you go. Plug that up. Plug that on. And we'll make it a little bit dimmer in engine. There we go. That looks more like it fits in the room. Ah, look at the little hat. How's our textures looking? You see that? That's the problem I have with PNG, is I get these like artifacts in it and I really don't like it. Whereas with EXR, I wasn't getting that, which is why I was rendering with EXR. I'll show you the difference. Let's re-render with EXR. Or what is target? How high res is target? Still 8-bit. What if we do PNG with that export? Yes. And then we come into here. Flat colors just have this horrible effect, which I do not like. Re-import those. Oh. Oh. Wow. Jesus. So making it thingy did make a huge difference. I think I gotta turn that off to a linear, right? Yep. Still getting these horrible artifacts, aren't we? Yeah. You're never gonna get that close. That probably shouldn't bother me. But it does. So let's try an EXR instead. Because that's 32-bit, so I tend to get way better results. Yeah, I know it's going to close that and break it. It's fine. Wait, how did you make it? What? Okay. Okay, Unreal Engine. You've had your fun. Let me rename you. Is F2 not working? I am not going. I am not going. What? Oh, nice. I mean, if you want to go watch a film match, go watch a film match. They don't stop you from having fun. Oh, I was gonna pull that monitor up, but I can't. That monitor doesn't have a pull-up feature. Wait, did you actually? What, did it import twice? Oh, I'm going mental. This one. Okay, we're good. I've also done it the wrong way anyway. Fancy hat. Fancy hat. That one's the normals? That one's the normals. Let's see what that looks like first. It should. I don't think it'd be right yet. Yeah, it's very dark. You see, look, but the normals break because it comes in as a. I wonder why it does that. It doesn't come in as a normal map. It comes in as a different format. If I come into the material there, can I change it to a normal map? If I come into here, look, it's coming up as just a basic color. Just type in normal there, can I not? Yeah, let's look search. What? Why is there a search to that I can't use? Okay. It's not even the right one anyway. I wanted this one. Nope, doesn't let me use it. Okay, cool. That's fine. Normal map. Got a world normal map. Don't know if that will actually do anything. No. What if I export? What if I use a normal map as a PNG? I wasn't having these problems before. Oh, but you know what? My last scene didn't have any normal maps. So I probably didn't even realize there was an issue. That could be Rye. That could be Rye. Nope, stop it. Get out of here. Fancy hat. Get rid of this one. See, that one comes in as normal. You can tell by just the color change. But that comes in as a normal. if I actually go into the material, there's probably a very easy way to fix it. I just don't know. If I click on it, look, it lets me have it as a normal. That's gonna be normal color. Turn on SRG. Turn on SRG. Turn on. Now you're trolling me. When I bought textures usually for me, it asks if it's normal, then it pop up. Right? It usually says in the bottom right. Maybe I'm just ignoring it. Continue. I also like this watch. It won't let me enable it, but if I delete it and bring it back in, I laugh it doesn't work now. No, stop it. Let me rename it. Thank you. Base color. I bet it will let me do it now. Look, it lets me do it now. I don't understand. I think it's just trolling me recently. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe that wasn't the way I wanted to go. So, I know we're still getting those artifacts. Huh. Interesting. Wait, did I... Oh. Oh! It's because I imported it as a PNG. My bad. Get out of here. I've got both PNGs and XERs, so if we throw in the XER instead... Now, if we go into here... Plonk you in. I don't even need to keep dragging them in. I could always just replace them by selecting them like that. Click apply. Now it shouldn't be having barely like. Look out! Look, there's like no artifacts on it now. See that? Like you can see slight gradient changes through the pixels. Again, it's the wrong color, so please let me tick that box. Why won't you let me convert it to an sRGB? I'm so confused. I've done this before, have I not? I'll drag it in, click it instantly, enable. No, it doesn't let me. But I do need it as an sRGB, don't I? Am I being dumb? Because that's too dark, is it not? I could always line it up in here a little bit, and it works, but well, that bit's a little bit washed out. Slow it out a little bit. Okay. I actually don't know. That's very confusing to me. Plonk him on there. Texture. Just don't need RGB. I mean, does it not? Or does it? I always get confused when I export in different formats. Okay. I mean, that looks nice anyway. I'm not going to complain about that. It looks nice. One thing I do want to change. I think we've got that purpleness down here coming a bit too harsh. Like, I want to reduce that a little bit. Where is that in here? Nope, that's normal stuff. Not that one. You know what I want to do in here while we're here? I want to do a custom blur. That's better. So that way the edges are just a little bit lighter. Not you. You then? Yeah, you. I want to actually turn the position down, I think, a little bit on here. Contrast it a little bit more. Like that. A little bit more, I think. A bit of a blur. And then we turn this down a tad. Okay, I swear I didn't get turned on, or did it? What? Oh! I'm in height. That probably explains. There you go. Well, it looks like a max. Turn it down. It's probably only about there. Much more subtle than I had it. Spot as a PNG and Rick Sport as a EXR, because I'm using both. As long as it gets the job done, I don't really care. That's my attitude anyway, a lot of the time. As long as it works, who cares? I got that paste on it. Yep. Let's let you re-import, and we should change the color a little bit. There you go. But yeah, it might just be because this room's dark. I mean, when we actually have lighting in it, it might go to the color we're looking for. But who knows? You'll get lighting in here when I actually enable bouncing lighting. So, okay. Cupboard. He should be interesting to do. Let's do the cupboard next. That looks like fun. Question is, do we need to do a high poly? Right, stylized. I'm pretty sure I looked at a reference for this. Let's have a look. Oh. He looks like that guy. Does he? Yeah. Don't shame me. I use reference. I'm a normal person. I have to. Don't judge me. Okay, it's got a little clock up here on that one, but I didn't want a clock on mine. Let's come into here. Let's get to you. Change my mode. There you go. Select that. Hello, old chum. Oh, it's very low poly. Have you ever done a horror setting for a project before? No. I have never done horror. I swear those didn't come into my main scene, did they? Look, I don't see them on here. Let me delete you quickly. Oh. Oh, they are there. Oh my god, they're just like impossible to see. No, I've never done horror. Because horror sucks. No, I've just never been interested. You know what? I want on these pictures of my old scenes. I like doing that. I think that's cool. So we've got some engons that I kind of want to fix right now. Thanks, take it. Wait, is that an engon as well? It is. Oh. Where am I? Why don't you like that? Okay, maybe we won't do that yet. Maybe I'll bring it over to Maya and fix it. Because it doesn't seem to like that very much. Alright. SM _ cupboard desktop. Cupboard. I do it every time. I double press enter. Because every other software, when you make a folder, pressing enter brings you into the folder. I did put it on my desktop though. I'm going to delete these when I do. Need them. Cupboard. New folder. Model. Export. There we go. They're both edge loops, then bridge. Yeah, but it should have worked the way I did it anyway. I think the normals are a little messed up, so that's why I wanted to bring it over to Maya. Otherwise, that is what I was going to do, but that's how I usually fill in. That's how I usually cap circles or cylinders. They used to say cap in university, so. What is this music? That's a Sims? I mean, I need to UV map it in here anyway, so... Freeze. Set a pivot point. Yep. Bring you over, bring you down. Let's try to do it in here now. Okay. Oh, no. I like how this one somehow has like a thingy here. Center. Cool, we got some edges we need to smooth. Oh my lord, what's happening here? Are they the same? Now these are good. Why these got like double... See that? Like double vets on them. Stand that off for a second. Yeah, look, here as well. Let's delete that. Mesh, separate out for now. You look all good. Modify, center pivot, duplicate them over. Nice. Oh. Okay. Have we got a back on this? Oh, good. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the most optimizing in this scene. You're not very straight at all, are you? Mesh, combine. Top down. There you go. You got sun. Let's try our best at just trying it out. What I should have done actually in Blender was just to reset transformations there first before exporting it, but it's too late now. Let's make this much bigger so I can easily adjust it. There you go. Now mesh, separate, modify, center. So everything when I click on it now be centered for me. Okay. Oh, so I filled those in. Nice. Good job, me. Is that floating? But that's slightly floating. Let's pull it in a little bit. What an absolute jam. Ah, right. Oh, right, the normals are locked. Let's do a set phase. And then let's do unlock normals. That's better. Yeah, that's what I want. I want those to come up very sharp while keeping some edges smooth. So it will now do this. What kind of result do we get? Yep, smooth edges, sharp ones here. Perfect. I got a sock on it too. We're going to remove that for now. Wow! Oh my god, what's wrong with this sock? Yeah, we're going to remove that for now. These guys obviously need to be completely smoothed. Question is, are we doing a high poly for this dude? Or are we just gonna say nah? But it does have a bevel on it. I did the smallest bevel possible. Jesus Christ. It's looking pretty good. Because if I'm doing a high poly, I won't unwrap it yet. It is a bigger object, so I'm not sure if it's appropriate to unwrap it. To do a, not unwrap it, to do a high poly. Oh, no. First, to make sure, well, first we'll combine it all. Boom. Well, I have a lot of issues, actually. Let me, can I get some edge loops in here? Yeah. Some in here. Oh, a little too many. Because the high poly can get really funky if you don't get some, that none here, though. I could put some here, at least. Cool. I could always reduce this later anyway, the poly count. This just to give me a nicer mesh for ZBrush. There you go. That's good enough. Oh yeah, and I also want to go mesh cleanup. And that will fix. Was there ink-ons here? Oh my god, there is. What the hell is this? Was that a chunk taken out of it? Hold on a minute. Oh, it is. Huh. Well, yeah, let's do that. Mesh cleanup. We want it cleaned up because we want to basically not have. What's that even cleaning up here? Back here? Oh, it is nice. We don't want any engons because ZBrush does not like engons. I said this before, like people are like, "Oh, but engons are fine." No. A lot of software doesn't like engons. Substance Painter doesn't like engons. ZBrush doesn't like engons. I'm not hating on engons for no reason. That there's a reason why I recommend taking away your engons before you finish. Oh my god, where am I? Ooh. Cool. We want to do this. No, I wasn't picking my nose. I was itching like right next to my nose. How many million? We can go up to 3 million, I think. See what it looks like when I try to put a scratch in it. Wow. It doesn't look like it's enough, but any more than 3 million gets really funky with me. Now, wood texture. It's not going to have that much of a wood texture, right? We just need, like, very faint. So let's polygroup it. Polygroup. See, this is where I don't know if I should have stayed as substance to do the high poly. Because not the high poly, the just the textures. I don't need to bake it because it's a very flat object. It's just got like some wood detail in it. But if I do my like, ZBrush, are you okay? Or you not? What? Is my mouse? Is my tablet okay? Hello? Well, let me use my tablet. Well, that's fantastic. What I want to do is like this. Let's restart ZBrush and test it out normally. Because if not, I'll just make the texture, I guess, not in ZBrush. That's fine too. Alright, let's bring it down to my monitor. Oh, yeah, it's not. How about I close my tablet? Close it. Yeet. Close. Load it back up. I mean, I feel like it's not my tablet. I feel like it's ZBrush. But yeah, it's just not liking it. It's like it's freezing the software when I do it. Is the software frozen when I do it? Look, I got two mice. Please convert this premise. Oh yeah, sorry. Can you stop squeaking? I need some WD-40. Okay. We won't be using ZBrush. That's cool. Let's undo. Make it a higher poly. We'll see if I can do the textures in Substance entirely. Oh. UV map it, I guess. I was looking forward to doing a high poly, not gonna lie. High poly modeling is always fun, but not today apparently. We're not allowed to. I feel like when I tell people about the issues I have with software, they never believe me. Like, nah, there's no way you experienced that problem. Like, mate, it literally just didn't work. Hey, Lustle, how is it going, my dude? Have you had a nice day? UV mapping to help you texture something easier, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't UV map, you can't texture anyway. But you can obviously do automatic UV mapping, which I would never recommend. I actually don't think it works very well. I've hardly ever had a positive experience with it. I'm gonna get the pen out of my hand. It's harder to click when I got a pen in my hand. Very appropriate music for just UV mapping psych. I mean, I like the songs though. I like Devil May Cry, and it just reminds me. Well, I mean, it is from Devil May Cry, so that's why it reminds me. But it reminds me of Devil May Cry. Yikes! This is gonna be really weird. Wait, this is clearly an Engon. Am I going mad here? Hold on a minute. There you go. Is it hard to learn or just feels like a chore because it's annoying? It feels more like a chore. It's not very hard to learn. I believe you have a lot of program errors. Yeah, I mean... yeah, it's more just a chore than anything. Like... Separate. So I'm separating it just because... I hate, like, when I isolate something, like, you see when I isolate here, right? When I was isolating, when it was all one object, you get, like, this blue bit. Is that from here? Oh, it is. I was going to say, it really annoys me, but now that I just figured out what it was. So we're actually going to do it one step at a time. We're going to go in here. That selected all that? I can't even tell. You know what? Why don't I just do this? Select the inside. Grow selection. There you go. And let's keep growing it until we reach here. So one before that. Like that. Cool. And we'll separate this out into pieces because my brain can't do it all at once. There you go. All of that. And then we want to deselect. Here, here, reselect here, here. And that should work. No, not really. Hold on a minute. What the heck is going on here? How far did that select when it did that? Oh right, it's not selected the whole thing. Well, that makes sense, I guess. It's very annoying. So we want to connect it to here. And then to here, to here. Wait, no. What if I cut it here? Yeah, then here it has to be here. That should cut that one edge. Then we've got like this freaking bit left over, so that needs to connect to somewhere. So here. Sorry, here, 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 here. I've said before, a lot of it comes down to how well you did your model. If your model isn't very good, then you'll likely have trouble with your UV mapping. Well, if you didn't think in advance anyway, if you didn't think in advance, like, oh, how do I want this to look in the end? And like, how's the UV mapping going to go? If you didn't think about that when you're modeling it, you're probably going to have a bad time UV mapping it. Because, like, you see that? That's fine now. Because it sort of all comes together. So if we do that, I can connect these parts back up. Yeah, and that should be fine for the interior. Or a little bit. A little bit there. Maybe don't keep these parts connected. No, because then it won't work very well in the light map. These parts aren't very helpful. Maybe I should just change the model 1 second. I mean, do I need that? Nah, I can just change the model. What are you guys saying? Oh no, nothing new, okay. This would make my life easier. There you go. I don't mind it splitting in there, but out here we don't need it. Music's awesome. Have any of you guys played Persona? My answer's no, but I'm curious about you guys. There we go. Cool. Nice. So those bits disappeared, and that should look way better on the UV sheet. You scale it down, turn you on. No warping whatsoever. Oh, that's not warping. That's just it coming out of the surface a little bit. Cool. So now we're done up to there. how do I want to do this part? Like, just like a cube, right? We got to do these parts separate as well. Wait, what does that not... Does that not count as an edge loop? Fine, we'll select the middle and do this again. Boom, boom, boom. Now do it on both of them. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. Modify ties. Bring them over. Save our project so far so we don't break anything. And then we want to, again, cut off the edges. Hopefully that selects all of them this time. Nice, it does. I've UV mapped so many things though that I'm pretty used to it now. Sometimes some things can catch me off guard and I'm a little like, oh. Keep reading the same comment. Alright, so now if I select you and then invert the selection like that. There we go. We could do the rest of it. He says, don't want to do these bits. Yeah. Then those I want to be completely separate. So select that. Deselect everything over here and everything here. Scale that down. And then I want seems like it's, you know, a normal square normal square disconnecting, whatever. Oh, do I want to? Nah, I'll do them separate. Yeah, I'll do them separate. So it's like that. Wait, no. I want those edges selected. I just want one deselected, so maybe the back one here. Wow, that selected really far. But you can tell I wasn't thinking about UV mapping when I made this, because it's clearly not great for UV mapping. So that's connecting from there. We then got the top connecting, which will disconnect from here. And here. And we can only have one edge actually connecting for this. Got to get real close here. That one as well. That one. Reselects that one. Should have done the same over here. Oh, I already done it. Nice. We only want one edge connected, so deselect that one as well. There. And there. Cool. So that side now comes up. Got that connected. Now we're looking at the bottom. So how do we want to do the bottom? If we select this, I'll do all of them. And then we'll select from the front. We'll have the front connected. This should work. Should be in the keyword. Oh, look at that. Oh. Perfect. You ever get excited about UV mapping? Because, man, I don't usually. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, they're not done. Whoops. We're almost done with this part. Okay. Wow, it's almost time to end stream. We're not going to end that quickly. Unless I start dying. Then it might be a very quick stream. Because I don't think I'm allowed to show that on YouTube. I could be wrong though. Yeah. Now. Boom. Aha. Now if we isolate that. Yay. That's obviously only a part of it done. We still got to do the doors and stuff yet. Why only 2 hour streams? 2 hours is the minimum. If I'm feeling rough, I have been recently, but if I'm feeling rough, I obviously won't go as long. If the viewership's low, I won't go as long because I want people to actually... It's not that I want a higher viewership, it's that there are people who like watching the progress. But if I keep streaming with very low viewership, it means they're not here to watch it. But if I'm feeling good and I feel like I want to make progress, like I am today, I don't mind streaming a bit longer. Two hours is just the minimum I will stream, right? So, like, if I'm feeling good, I will stream longer. If I'm not feeling good, I will still stream for at least 2 hours. Or take the day off, like I did the other day. If I'm feeling ill and got a headache and stuff. I'm never going to stream if I have a headache. I do get headaches quite often, I'd say. Compared to maybe the average person. But I'm very used to headaches. Sometimes I get one and it doesn't even feel like a headache anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Why on YouTube though? For example, I don't know that and probably missed a lot of streams. I moved over to YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch, but Twitch, I was getting kind of followers at the start, and then it died down, and for like a month to 2 months straight, I was only reaching a peak of 4 viewers a stream. And I was like, well, I may as well stream to a larger audience on my YouTube, because I have 11,000 subs here, instead of trying to make a viewership on there when no one clearly wants to really watch. And he also, on YouTube, on Twitch, they also removed the Unreal Engine 4 stream tag, which also kind of killed the viewership a little bit, which was a shame. Doing here. And then I need an inside face. I need a man on the inside. There you go. My hair is tricky and Hello, Adam. Why are you here? Get lost. I don't want you here. I don't want you showing off your stuff on my stream. You know? Oh, look at me. I'm an actual artist. That's when Adam's like, oh, how dare you? No, that's selected twice. Oh, wait, I think I've really got it selected. No, reselect it. This looks really weird. UV mapping does look weird though sometimes. Me sad boy. There are actually some people I can't make jokes like that with. Because you'd think, like, especially the English, we always have banter. But, like, there are some people I say jokes like that to, and they just actually get upset with me. I'm like, bro, it's a joke. We've got, Mango Passion, Volvic Touch of Fruit, sugar-free. Sugar-free, yeah. I don't mind it being sugar-free. It's flavored water, but like the point to it is that I don't want to be consuming something high sugary like energy drinks, which I love, by the way, but they're bad for you, and we can't be having that. What's going on there? Oh, that's what's going on there. How do I unwrap this then? Like that? Yeah, that works. And like that. There you go. And then like that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to put in other earphones and listen to music. Like copyrighted music that I enjoy listening to. But I feel like it's unfair for you guys. Okay, we're not listening to this though. This is like... I'm a Paul an all-nighter today. 2 more wins for Platinum Elo and League of Legends, and then gonna start to blend the goss. I mean, you've only just got to Platinum Elo. What's going on, bro? Platinum Elo for years. Step up your game. That actually doesn't have a back to it, so I could probably get rid of those. There you go. Pretty sure they don't have a back to it, yeah. Had a good day at work, Adam? I have no idea how long you usually stay around for. You could already be gone. Okay. Well, let's do these little dilly dads down here. Yep. I don't know how I'm gonna do this without ZBrush. Guess we'll wait and see. I don't want to unwrap this from the bottom, maybe. I've peaked in Diamond 2 in season, so I haven't played since. I actually haven't got to Diamond. I don't play the game enough, or I don't play ranked enough. I just play a lot of ARAM. I've probably got 3,000 games in ARAM. People take the game too seriously, and I can't be bothered, man. I can't bother to play really well every single game. I don't always play perfectly, but I do think I'm a pretty decent player. And then have my team just freaking run it down. And then they're like, oh, I literally had a game. I was NASA's top. I play every role. I play Jin ADC, Jin, Misfortune, Caitlyn, and against Ezreal ADC. I play Fizz, Vega. Who else do I play mid? Karthus, Ziggs mid. I play Warwick and Nunu jungle. And I play Janna, Rakan, and someone else support, and I play lots top. You know, top feels like you always have to pick something different to counter the person you're playing against. Mordekaiser, Garen, Nasus. Nasus is always a great pick, because no matter what, you're going to get fed. Stuff like that. I was playing Jax a lot top at one point. Oh no, I started talking about League and I went down to 2 viewers. But yeah, freaking, I had a game a very long time ago, and this is like the main reason I don't like playing ranked, essentially. And I was Nasus. And I had taken 3 inhibitors, all 3 inhibitors, twice I think, died doing it. I took Baron solo twice, did die. We lost the game. And you want to know what my team said? Nasus lost us the game. What? Like, I took 6 inhibs, essentially, by myself, and I took 2 Barons. I couldn't have split pushed harder than that. That's freaking insane. And I was told it was my fault we lost. Like, that's why I can't play League of Legends, because people just meanie beanies. No, people just freaking annoying. Cool, that's good. People just don't understand a lot. Like when I play bot, when I play ADC, the amount of times my support will unfreeze a lane, and I'm like, what are you doing? I remember being told once, what do you mean? You don't freeze as an ADC. And I was like, are you serious? We could have denied them so much farm, but instead you broke the freeze. we were a bot lane that wasn't going to win against their bot lane. So freezing would have... If you can freeze, you freeze anyway. But freezing was the right cool anyway, because it means our jungle would have had a way to gank our lane. But no, ADCs don't freeze. I've said it before, if I could claim myself 4 times just to have a full team of me, I would do it. I think a full team of me would actually perform pretty well. Oh, that is not how you unwrap that. Probably just need to cut these and then unwrap it. I sound really like I think I'm a god player in League. I think I'm pretty good. I do. But just so many people just blame you for stuff that's not your fault. And it's so... That's what we like to see. Tell me about one of your frustrating games, because it's League of Legends. You're gonna have a frustrating story. That's just how it goes. I've had a lot of frustrating League of Legends stories, admittedly. I avoid a lot of competitive games these days in general because I just want to be chill when I play games. I've already got to be competitive as a 3D artist, don't I? Like, I just want to chill out when I play games, man. That's why I only play ARAM. Because, you know, sometimes I get annoyed at players, but I don't need to. It's just ARAM. With that said, the amount of times people are like, you care about winning in ARAM? Why don't you play ranked? And every time I'm like, they're not usually responding to me. And every time I'm like, why do you guys say that? Of course people still want to win. Just because it's not ranked means people are like, yeah, I'm fine with losing. People like winning, man. Like, can't have a go at them for wanting to win. People are just very toxic in the community. That's pretty good, but is it good enough? Why is this one so dark? Do you see that? Is it inverted? Oh, it can't invert. Wait, can I invert? Is it just at a darker point of the grid? Oh, it's just at a darker point of the grid. Oh. It's a lot of dead space. Oh well. Goodbye, hat. Bless me. That's not the right thing. Put silk on the whole thing. Oh my god, wait a minute. Maya, please. UV map's right here. Don't tell me you got another UV set. Oh. Every damn time. Why do you always generate another UV set? Copy to that, swap to that one, and delete the other one. Resets, delete you. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Boom. Nice. Oh! I said no way. That did that way too fast. That's better. Cool. Lovely. Okay. Now, the problem is, if I were to just put my normal stylized wood on, because we haven't got a high poly, I'm not going to get any detail in here. Oh my god. Doesn't look too bad, though. See, that's not what we want. That's more for like planks and stuff. Like, what did I use it for the other day? My arrow. That worked for the arrow. That's not going to work here. So what if we go sort of material, brass, breathe them on. Looking good, both of you. You. Hmm. Mm. In that shut off. Nice. That's a smile face of regret. Right, let's just see like some basic color grading, and then we'll see where we want to go from there. I feel like color grading isn't the right word I'm looking for, but that's fine. You know what? We'll throw this underneath here. Don't need to put that on then, and then we'll just go color like this. We want to obviously. That's not color I really want actually, but. We want all the wood that I've got going on to actually match. So what wood have I got so far? Like this wood. So I want it to essentially match here. So if we go to unlit in here, I could just nab that color. Wow, is that really that color? That doesn't match. Well, actually, I know that the color we use for that is indeed our stylized wood. That one? Yes. We just need to freaking reduce these a lot. Cool. Why a closet, though, inside a ship? Because it's just like a bedroom, right? Like, the premise of the ship is just like a house. It's like not like a normal boat. It's a house and a boat, innit? How is that unlit? That clearly has some shading to it. That's weird. It's like a house on a boat. So I just want like a normal bedroom. In the bedroom, we got a bed and we got a closet. You know? Oh, not texture, sorry. I mean, it works. Okay. So on like an orange, yeah, we want to tilt towards this direction. I think. Go towards this, yeah, this direction. No, I go up for highlights towards this direction. Not quite green, more like a yellow. Like that. Cool. Duplicate. Set to a multiply. Towards the red. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, wow, that looks so weak. That's interesting. That's fine. Turn it down. I kind of want to release that one too. Then sort of supposed to be reaching the top. Less contrast. Just sort of that. Cool. Just so it helps like adjust a little bit on its like where it is. Problem is, I don't really know how to draw a with a texture by hand. So that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if we've got a wood material in here that I could somewhat throw over the top. Oh wow, that is a strong material. Wait, let's go smart material. There you go. What's that would look like? Okay, what's pirate wood look like? It's got the base I'm looking for. What's that one look like? Oh, that's the generated one I made. Chest. Oh, that's the key. That's the good stuff. So that gives it normals at the very least. No, sorry, you. So what ones do we want to get rid of? You. You. Wait, why does this not do anything? Can I set the fibers out for it in you? Why can't I see the fibers of the fibers at all? Fibers at all. What? What? I'm very confused. See, that's kind of a cop-out. It doesn't work very well. Oh, I mean, it should also not be selecting that. Heyo. Hey. Substance paint. ZBrush isn't working, so I'm trying to figure out if I can do a bodge job of this. Oh, God. Hold on a minute. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? Just freaking black mask it. Select the areas we want to apply it. Set it on triplanar as well. Rotation. 180. Scale 5. And I want this to make it go darker, but it doesn't seem to want to do anything. Is it because of the base? I think it might be. What if I change the base color? Ah. Oh. Well, I didn't do anything. Get rid of all this stuff. I don't need any of that. Oh. Wait, I didn't even realize there were placements anymore on League promos. I thought they got rid of those. Did they not? God, I really just want to be able to do this. And oh, is this why? Wait a minute. No. No, definitely not. I don't know. I don't get what is going on here. Why when I change the base, it makes the fibers go white? I'm so confused. I wonder if I could just find decent procedurals for it. Oh, wrong one. Well, I mean, it gives it a wood texture. I'm back. Hey, Xtasia. Whoa. Oh. Oh, well, it didn't work any better anyway. I just want to bring out these parts. What? Wait. Wait, where did my brass go? What? Did I accidentally delete the brass? Whoops. I need ZBrush. I'm gonna just have to get working off stream, unfortunately. Because I don't know how to do. I don't know how to paint or wood at all. You know. I mean, we've got like the basic color down, but we ain't got any of the wood detail. So I think we're gonna have to ZBrush it. But ZBrush wasn't working. I mean, I'll show you what was going on. Might just have to restart the PC. ZBrush. This looks like random. This demo soldier. Oh, look at him. I can draw like with my hand, but since I use a tablet, look, it like freezes. See that? It doesn't let me use my tablet pen. Can you see my mouse? Oh, you can't even see my mouse. On my screen, the mouse is coming over because I'm using a tablet pen. When I let go, like, see it appear over there? Well, let go. That's where I had it left. So I can't use my tablet pen whatsoever for some reason. And I don't know why. Unless you guys got some ideas. Tablet, pen, freezing, ZBrush. Reinstall the tablet drivers. I could do that quick, but it's not the tablet because I can go into like Photoshop or Substance, for example. Come into Substance and look, works fine. It's got the pressure and everything. Look, a little bit odd. Yeah, I want a ZBrush. It's just. See, I could like try to manually draw on. Freaking. But it's just never going to look as good as just using ZBrush. Something like that, whatever. And then you could just like make it like a multiply. You could obviously try to have draw it in, but reinstall, maybe. One second. I don't know. 1 second. I don't know if my downloads are going to come up on your screen. Okay. I don't really know what's in my downloads. I don't think there's anything bad, but I don't like my downloads being shown. They do download weird stuff sometimes. Have you tried changing the preference for the tablet in ZBrush to tablet drivers API? I have not. How do you do that? Let's say TPI, API. Or stop your tablet in process and then restart it again. Or stop my tablet while it's up. 1 second, that's a good idea. Wait, is my tablet up at the moment? It is. Can close all this other garbage I don't need. Preference, tablet driver API. In here, right? In preference, tablet. Wait, am I blind? Is there a tablet driver in it? If I take that off, what happens? Yeah, it's not doing anything. Oh, your version. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll fix it later. It's 2021. I thought it was after that. Well, I mean, let me have a look. Let me uninstall it. Well, it's working before. It's just not working now. It might literally just take a computer restart, but I kind of want to keep going for stream, but I can't really do that when it's not freaking working. I can't make any progress about it. I could always try Blender sculpting, but I'm not very trained in that. So application, there you go. Try stopping it firstly, then restart. Or stopping ZBrush. I mean, I did though. I don't know. Stop my tablet entirely. Okay, tablet stopped. I did stop the process. What else have you done today? I made the hat earlier. Put some stitching on it. Got some stitching underneath too. Nothing too fancy. in Windows processors. As you mean a task manager? But it can't be the tablet, because tablet was working... Well, I guess it could be the tablet, but tablet was working elsewhere. Exit. I got League open as well. Tablet. I mean, it's completely closed after I close it in there, because I don't see it... Oh, I got Slack open. Huh, that's interesting. I don't see it in task manager. Well, I close it in my... What's this called down here? Your hidden icons or whatever. When I close it down there, it closes it entirely. Like, I've got my tablet pen. It's not working at all with my tablet. I'm not gonna lie, I did just uninstall ZBrush, so we're gonna reinstall that. Yes. Is it Wacom? It is not. It's XP Pen. It's the first time it's not worked in ZBrush though. So I don't want to put down XP Pen because it's worked ever since. Except. Yes. 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 I don't think it'll take very long to install anyway. What's a hello, John? You're coming here to help me out, and I didn't even say hello. We'll see if that works by reinstalling it. If not, and now we wait. I'm so reliant though on sculpting. Like we've done a couple of things just without using ZBrush. Like we did this earlier without ZBrush, just because it's just some basic colors. That I use ZBrush. That I didn't. This I did. This I did. This I did. I'm not going to say anything. I had Wacom for many years. Then got XP Pen. Oh, was good then. Yeah, kind of bugged. So then I went back to my Wacom. But yes, it may just be a PC restart, to be honest. A lot of driver issues are. And hey. Yeah, it's just how it goes, isn't it? I mean, if you've seen my streams before, you see how many freaking issues I come across that are like freaking strange. I don't know. I trained myself on ZBrush more than anything. I didn't even learn it that much in university, but it just feels... I've just always liked making my low polys in ZBrush. My low polys, my high polys, and then baking them all down. And I know some people can do it in Substance because they're just really good. But let's get my... I'll just write it in Wacom then. Pen tablet software. Okay, you're up. Boom. Fingers crossed. No. It's just not having it. What is going on? I have no idea. It might just be a restart. Who knows? What else can I do today about using that? I could texture this guy, right? I don't need a high poly for that. Let's do that. I don't want to end yet. So close. We'll start a new one in here. Coming to Blender. Blender 6. I actually have to scroll out here, don't I? How do I know? I could just grab this one then. There's plenty laying around. We want to apply the bevel and probably only apply one of these. What's the difference in quality? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, we don't need it that high poly, so I'll probably just get away with that. It's quite high poly as it is, but that's good enough. do a reset on its rotations. File. Export. Oh, I was going to do the character today. I forgot I was going to texture the characters today. I'll fix ZBrush on stream because I kind of need it. We'll call this. What's it? It's a scroll. SM underscore scroll. SM stands for static mesh for people who haven't realized. I know I wasn't showing me saving that on screen anyway, but bring up my desktop scroll. You know, another issue I've been having like scalp pain. It's the easiest way to explain it. Have you guys ever had that? Like, it just sort of scalp my head just feels sensitive. I know it's a weird thing to say hurts, but yeah. Dunno. I just feel very under the weather lately. You know? Happens sometimes, but let's do a quick 3 transformations. So what do you do, John? What is your forte? I assume you're a 3D artist after saying ZBrush is essential and all this. So like being like, well, yeah, actually, I'm the lead artist at Ubisoft Games, and you know, I single-handedly made. Good night, Steve. Good night. Have a go, man. Boom. Why does that stop? Oh, that's why it stops. We've got freaking interesting geometry over here. Actually, what would just this? What if this did? Wait, hold on. Just said the exact same thing to me tonight, like an hour ago. Wait, you said what to you? Oh, what about the scalp pain? Really? God, how are you that far behind? My stream's lagging again. So if we do this, this. I've had scalp pain like a very little amount in the past, but recently, like, I thought it was wearing that headset, the Arctis Pro, and maybe it still is. Maybe it just was too tight. It's damaged my head a little bit, but I don't feel like it is. That's a very nice unwrap. Oh, would you look at that bad boy? Whoa. I hope it's nothing serious. I mean, that's what we always hope when we feel like there's something wrong. I think mixed with everything else though, like my chest pain recently, my scalp pain, I'm getting a little worried. But maybe I'm just ill, and maybe soon I'll be completely recovered and I'll feel fine again. Oh, to be honest, I've been working on 3D as a personal endeavor for over 11 years now, and never taken the leap, to be honest. Went to college and uni for it, but the kind of life with children taken over. Yeah, sound. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. What's brought you to the stream then? Have you like looked at some of my tutorials for some help on stuff because you wanted to do more because you're doing it for your hobby, and you were just looking around and you saw me streaming, or you gonna do the clank head symbol? Oh, yes, I am. Thanks for reminding me. We're gonna have this really simple color. I think we actually have already a scroll in our backpack. If we look over here, look. So I need to match these colors. What I also want to do, give me some of these. I had Cuphead music on here, but they demonetized my stuff after I did it. I get cop out, but yes, I'm keeping get up and going. Just, yeah, still perspective for me. I believe I will still get into it, more like a deferral for myself. I mean, man, we all do stuff in our own time, you know? It's something that my mate Jack, who I used to live with, used to always say to me. It's like, there are tons of people out there who didn't start doing what they wanted to do till like they were late 30s. And that always made me feel better. I've obviously been trying to do it, and I've just been unsuccessful with getting work. But still, like, it doesn't matter when I start. As long as I get a chance to start. I feel like these arrows are a little too big coming out here. Let's do smaller ones. I just watched a lot of different 3D streams for inspiration, motivation, keep on the trends, and I guess a lot of times to relax. It's the biggest passion, right? Yeah, man. 3D is just, I don't know. My brother used to do 3D when I was growing up, and he doesn't really anymore. And watching him do it, thinking about video games in general, it's just like, that was just a spark, you know? I just looked at it and I was like, this is really cool. This is what I want to do. Yeah, man. It's such a cool little hobby. Whether it will turn into something I want as a job, you know, is unforeseen. But let's group that. Okay. Cool. Now we've got a couple of arrows sticking out the bag. I don't mind if they're... Oh, I do mind if they're clipping there, though. Ungroup. Group. Okay. Don't want it to be clipping there. Oh, wow, this is actually pretty hard to not get clipping. We'll make this one a little bit smaller. It's easy to fit in then. I need it to be more on an angle and then up more, don't I? That'd be much easier to fit if I do that. As long as it doesn't poke through here. No, you're still in here? I don't mind if they overlap here, because you don't see them. I just want them to stick out here. Yeah, that's fine. If you could do the work, there will always be someone who will hire you. Then I can't do the work. I've had small freelance jobs here and there. I can't say too much about not finding any work. I just don't want to go back to retail. I'm like just getting by selling stuff online, but like I don't want to go back to working in retail. Trying so hard not to, applying freaking everywhere for either admin jobs and stuff like that. Hopefully one of them will say yeah. You're doing the right thing though, mate. Doing this, keep on going, man. Thanks, man. Does freelancing even pay the bills? It depends. You could get a freelance job like I had in January. Retail road, don't. Retail freaking sucks. In January, they paid me, I'm not going to say how much, but they paid me more than enough to get me by for a couple of months. But then I will have 2 to 3 months of no freelance. So I'll have like one random week and it can be 100 quid to do a little bit of work for them. Like, because it's so spaced out and so random to what they'll pay me, it doesn't really pay the bills. And you have a good personality. Thank you very much. That's very nice to hear. Have you looked at my art station? Or are you just saying my stuff looks good from this one scene? Because that's also a very big compliment. Because the scene's barely done anything. Except food. Anyways. I'm refusing to eat at night. I will have drinks though, like a hot chocolate. Oh, hot chocolate. Might have one of those in a minute. I was just making sure I read everything you wrote, John. Yeah. Don't want to miss anything. But why do they not hire you? Like your grade back at university was good enough? Or I got the highest grade you could get. The highest grade you get's the first. That's what I got. I don't know. I've been told by a lot of people it's just because, you know, I'm unlucky. I'm applying at the wrong times. Not my fault, but I'm applying at the wrong times. You get some people. These people are the ones who get to me, who are very high and mighty about, because they're like, I'm in the industry. I must have done something right. And I look at their work. I'm like, mate, it's not even good. I don't say that still. I'm not that rude. But, you know, I know some people who are not very good. They're probably good now. But they just got fortunate when they applied. You know, they got in. They applied. The company needed someone now and then. And they just, you know, gave them a job. I haven't yet. I have come into your streams quite a bit, actually. Oh, nice. Just haven't spoken. Where have you been applying to, by the way? Pff, everywhere. Everywhere in England, at least. And Scotland. And probably Wales. Anywhere in the UK. Except Northern Ireland. I never see jobs for there anyway, though. Move to another country, maybe try it there. Well, I don't have a passport, and I don't have the money to do so. It really is mostly luck. Thank you, Adam. That makes me feel better when people say that, because it makes me feel a little bit better about myself and my work, knowing that luck is a factor. I don't think my work is high tier at all, you know. I never have. I think I put good effort in, and I think I can produce some decent work. So it's like it's hard. It's hard to say how I feel about my work. All right. Why am I exploring this? I haven't actually laid out the UVs yet. Boom. I'm distracting myself. I don't mind giving this a little bit extra detail. And you know what? I don't mind giving extra detail. Just want to fill up the UV space. This, because we're going to have, not this, this. We're going to have that seal on it. So we'll give this quite a lot of detail. Because I'm going to, yeah, be putting a nice little seal on it. The saying of, it's not what you know, it is who you know, seems very, very hot in this industry, I think. And also, your portfolio needs to be oriented to where you're applying. You're asking them to hire you to work on their project, right? People make that mistake a lot. Yeah, but it's hard to, like, it's like, oh, you know, I'm applying for, I don't know, stylized work. And it's like, well, I only have limited. Like, if you look at my art station, I just put all my work on there that I've done because it's hard to keep producing, like, work in one area, because if I only have work in one area, I'm basically a generalist right now, John. I mean, let's see, you're playing for China or whatever, and think they said to hire you, would you move there? I mean, I don't have the money, unfortunately. I probably would if I had the money, but like, it's hard to, it's just hard because you'd be surprised. A lot of companies, especially the smaller ones, love generalists. See, I think I offer a generalist vibe, right? I have so much different stuff. I have detailed, you know, realistic. I say realistic because wow, I have 7 notifications. Because it really depends, you know, what people consider realism, you know. Then I have tons of stylized assets. Then I have entire scenes dedicated to, like, the house is pretty crappy, but other than that, this is all made by me, and it just shows I can do foliage. It shows I can copy a concept. Is that worse, or is that better? Should I not be doing that? Showing that I could do all these different things? You mean your VFX work? Oh, thank you. So, like, do you think that's the right way to direct it, Adam? Like, I'm showing that I could do all this different stuff. Is that what I should be doing? Oh, whoops, Jesus. Don't upgrade. I swear they put it there on purpose. That used to be where your view profile was. It's hard, man. You need to have a scenario of dedication, so you're more environment, right? And the style as in criteria, then you have to, the style as in criteria, right? Then you have the consistency. Then you have to proof of work as in the process. Yeah, but it's like, I said this to someone else the other day, and I was trying not to be rude to him, but I was like, because he had a very limited portfolio. He had like 3 items on it, 4 items on it, and don't get me wrong, they look pretty good, but like he had a job in the industry, And I went, you got this job on just these 4 things. Like, it was probably equivalent to, like, these 4 things. Except his were maybe a little bit better. Because I obviously do entire scenes. And I can't spend that long on individual assets. Actually, let's say here. He probably had, like, these 4 assets. Equivalent, maybe a tiny bit better. And he had a job in the industry. After just having those 4 items. So it's like. It boggles my mind to what you really need on a portfolio. Is what way you're trying to apply. Yeah. I mean, I've got 4 completely finished scenes on there. 5. So I showed that I can finish scenes. I don't know. Like I said, I really couldn't say. I'm not. I don't have a job yet, so it's hard to say. I say yet. I hope I will get one someday. Think about what is happening. They know, and especially nowadays, then can outsource most assets, but there's a risk in that still. They will hire people suited more to making the work they can work. Go straight out the box. Yeah, it is true. But at the end of the day, it is. I've said that a lot now. It's hard because I could make a whole portfolio dedicated to making weapons, and then I look online and try to apply for it. There's only a limited amount of jobs in England, and no one would want like a weapon artist. So now I'm stuck until a weapon artist job comes up. Or I could spend my whole time making environments like I have, and then no environment artist comes up, and only prop art jobs come up. So it's so hard to think about where I want to go with my portfolio. It's... I don't know. It's like one of those things, like it's easy to... and again, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Like it's easy for me to say like to myself, oh, just do this one type of thing. But it still takes time. You know, it took me, what, 2 weeks to texture that take? Less. I modelled it in university, so it's hard to say. Pick a studio of a given style that you're interested in, play their games, and find inspiration of the environment in that style. Is that a good idea? Let's check a chat. Every time I stream, Moose King comments like a chat. Anyways, let's go back to what I'm doing. Substance. Oh no. Oh, I haven't saved it. I mean, the color and everything is what we want. We just need a high poly for it now. I gotta wait till I can get it working. You have to go with what you feel you want to do for the rest of your life. No, ethic takes a huge amount of time, and yes, it goes back to they really are hiring you to work on. I mean, it's like my mate. Wow, can I not find it? Did I spell his name wrong? Oh, I did. I don't want to show his name. So this is my mate. He got a job in the industry, but all they get him to do, from what he's told me, is optimize and UV map. And his stuff's fantastic. He has some really, really nice looking scenes. Oh, look at those boots. And even he can't find any work. He got the one job he's in at the moment, but he hates it because he doesn't actually get to do what he wants to do at all. Oh my god. They're all freaking... There you go. That took well long to load. Is this photo scanned? Oh, it is, yeah. So that doesn't look like he's modelled that. Is it Cloud Imperium? No, it's not. Why? Did they get people to usually do that? Because that's cool. I love his stuff. His stuff's really cool. Yeah, I just, like I said, I feel like there's not a straight answer. Because I could have had all this stuff and a company hired me instantly out of university and gone, yes, you've got stuff that makes you look like a generalist. We want you. You know, it's so hard to make a good decision, it feels like. I mean, I stick with environments because I enjoy doing them. They're the same, I believe. Yeah. Oh no. I stick with environments because I enjoy doing them mostly. And it's easy to do something I enjoy doing in my spare time. Like I've said to people, money is a great motivator. I've said this hundreds of times. Money is a fantastic motivator. No offense, I like to say your work is better and more passion into all your assets. No offense, I'd like to say your work is better and more passion into all your assets. Are you telling me to put more work into my assets? All right, let's go to basic. Is this going to be a wax stamp, or are we going to like go for metal? What did I have it on in here? That's just a... Is that supposed to be... Oh, he didn't have one on here. I took it off because you couldn't see it, right? No, compared to that portfolio you show her, your style is really nice, to be honest, and consistent. Oh, thank you. Well, you guys are so nice to my work. I feel like I'm okay, but you guys treat me like I'm really good. Clean cut. Thank you very much. Alex is just the one I showed you. He's just really good at, like... He has that artistic mind. And for those of you who obviously know me, you know I don't call myself much of an artist because I don't have an artistic mind. I don't really have any talent in anything. I'm sort of pushing in a direction where I'm not naturally good at something because I love doing it. So I push really hard to be good at it. And I'm a very good technical thinker. I probably could have become a programmer if I really put effort into it. Or some form of engineer, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do art. So I try to use my technical thinking to help me with my art. Like my stylized assets mostly are, some of them are hand painted, very rarely, but most of it is using technical things I know in substance to get a stylized style. And he seems to have a good role in environment storytelling. I love telling stories in the environment. You see one of my scenes, I've got like muddy footprints along the dock and everything. I actually didn't take pictures of that in my portfolio. I should have done. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Folders. We're going to go seal. That's nice, but seller. Seal. You sound like you really understand yourself. I think you are far better than you think. I've seen a hell of a lot of work in my days. Oh, wow. Well, I just sat here and I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good. I just say it because I like compliments. God, that'd be so funny. Oh, there you go. That's the camera I wanted. I was thinking my camera felt zoomed out. I've always been a person. It's only very recently I've been getting compliments for my work. I've always been very put down for my work. People never compliment my work. I've told stories about this before, but I won't repeat them now. And it's hard to really put passion into something when all you're ever told is negative stuff about your work. You feel like you feel... Luckily, I'm very... I guess, like you said, I know myself quite well. So I didn't take all their information, for what people were telling me, I didn't take it all to heart. And I tried to still push myself to be better. And it was only till very recently, one of my friends, I've been doing 3D art for years now. And one of my friends always used to insult my work, always. He always used to say, he didn't used to say, it's garbage, but he, like a very simple story that I had was I swear edges are not being detected recently. And like, no, honestly, you've got a very complete start, and yes, you seem like you just need some motivation, tutoring, and loving in your life, mate. Believe me, you're good. But yeah, and very recently, like I remember when I showed him some work from university. And this is the reaction I get from a lot of people, not just him. I showed him some work from university, and it was a textured house. And it was like stylized, kind of. Not like the style I do now, but it was kind of like stylized. And I did it all. He looked at it, And he said like a couple of comments, and then I said, he said negative comments. I want to point out, he said negative comments. Then, yeah, I swear this isn't picking up my curvature. Am I going mad here? And then, I said, "Oh no, that's my teacher's. We need to copy that." After he thought it wasn't mine, he started complimenting. Went, "Oh, that's why it looks so good." It looked blah blah blah. He said, "I was like, mate, this is mine. Like, why?" I remember having a go. And I was like, "Why, when you thought it wasn't mine, you complimented it, but when you thought it was mine, you insulted it?" And people have always done that in my work. And people are always like, "Oh yeah, but you know, criticism's good." That's not criticism. I'm going to get bed now, dude. But honestly, keep going, and more importantly, just stay humble. You will keep learning the more you do, and you can't bide the way you are. They will find that. Okay, thanks, man. So nice. Keep going. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know why it's not picking up this curvature here. Substance has been really funky recently. Curvature. See, that's working. There. Take care and be safe, everyone. Have a good one, man. See, on the one I have in here, this is actually as a multiply. And I have these edges darker because I feel like they'd be dirtied up. Let's actually have it as a solid color. And select it here. And turn it up. Yeah, like that. Cool. I always keep going back to thinking why you want to do it in the first place. I'll keep you motivated. Coming in with all these life lessons. I'm an absolute mad lad. Oh wait, no, we just want to turn all these off. What color are we using? This color. So we'll adjust it to red slightly. No less. Kind of a bit more saturated in here than we have here, essentially. Okay, let's get some more painted bits. Can I turn this above the value of 1? No, it's a shame. I can duplicate it though. Oops. It's too much anyway. Although, let me set both to an overlay. Yeah, too much. Because of the lack of colour, I think. Oh well, we'll turn you off. Look at that. It's only a scroll. We're not looking for amazing detail. Oh. Alright. Let's now... brush. cool. Cool. Another layer there. That one very small. Nice. You know, we're going to get rid of you, but we're going to make the tips glow a little bit. Using the same sort of brush, though. That's around here. This is nice sort of brush we've got. I love this brush. This brush is really nice for making stylized looking things, in my opinion. So like that. Nice. We don't want to blur it. We just want to set it to a overlay. Turn up the brightness. Yeah, kind of like that. Turn off, obviously, all of these. Change the color grading to a bit more red. Set this down. Do we like that? Gives it like a little washed out effect. I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe it needs to be underneath this. Nah, I don't like that still. Okay. So I have... I don't know what pattern I used on that. Was it like charcoal? Nah, not that. Charcoal. We'll check charcoal. Not charcoal. What about just charcoal? No. I definitely have something on that other one, but I can't quite tell what it is. Is it just that? And then we set it to like a multiply, just to help break up the shape. Maybe. Break up the color, should I say, not the shape. Turn on the freaking spacing. Okay, maybe not that much. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it at this color. We will be toning this down. To like here. Let's help just break up some of that similar color. Okay. That looks fine. Let's do some textures with a band now. You know what? I've got leather, don't I? Leather. Oh. Leather. One more time. Leather. So I think that's what I want. Very obvious colors. Sounds silly, but you know what I mean. Come over here, we do a bit sharpeny sharp. Less blood. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. More like that. So we get like that. That sort of not damage necessarily, but can't blur it any less. Blur it more, we get more of a shape like that. Turn that down. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I like that. I know what. Why don't we match the colors that we had on the backpack? So we go you. The darks. I mean, that's still probably fine. And the light is this color. Yeah, that's nice. Now for the seal. So are we gonna go for like a bright red one, like it's been it's got like it's a wax seal? Well, that darkness is really dark. Can you see that? Which one's causing that? You. We say no to you. Wow, you really don't want to cause any ambience. I mean, you're causing it all down there, I guess. Right, instead of those then, keep you in, but we'll keep you much weaker. We'll turn you up a tad. Just get some of that color coming out. But, it's a big but, will, hello. Very convenient being able to mute my microphone like that. As I've asked quite a few times, if it's anyone new in the chat, or who's been here before, should I say, what do you think to this microphone versus the one I've been using before, if you remember the other one? So like that. Now, do we want this as a multiply? And it goes slightly darker in the middle? I think maybe I do. So that looks more like damaged instead of highlights now, though, is the issue. Because it's supposed to be highlights. At least that's its original purpose. Wow, that is not getting dark at all. Huh, that's incredibly mild, considering. I guess I did keep the line quite thin. That's pretty much what I want anyway. We just don't want it to be black. We want it to be like a... Well, we essentially want it to be like this colour. A bit darker. Yeah. And then maybe an invert. Can I do an invert? Would that work? Duplicate. Invert mask. Set it to a overlay. Oh my god. That is interesting. Wait, why did inverting... Oh. That is very interesting. Not the result I was expecting, but a result I got. Okay. Right, instead we'll just do a... There we go. Keep it like that. Blur it a little bit more. Set it to an overlay. Change the color. Da-da-da. Cool. Lower it down a little bit. We don't want it too strong. Nice. And we don't want the center too strong either, so we'll lower that down a little bit. Cool. And as you can see, it's not huge doing an effect, but it's enough to give it like a very slight highlight slash ambient. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello. Okay. You know what? Why don't we select this, but then have it so I can change the color? So we have different colored seals on it. Oh, whoops, white mask on that. Because I could have it like red or something. Obviously, I'll have none of that. Be much brighter. It'd be like... would have a slight edge wear on it. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Oh, I do this every time. Black mask it first. There you go. No, get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want you. One ambient occlusion. There you go. Invert. Just like that. Set it to multiply. Turn it down. Take it down low. I've got a darker bottom to it. See that? Boom. Right. Now, we want a normal map. Now, There is a way to get the material in and then use it straight as a normal map, but I always forget how. It's the easiest way I can remember how to do it. Okay, got a picture of Cleg's head. Just like that. White background. Now, if we select this. Yeah. Okay, select Spotify contract by 4 pixels. So what? Yeah, because I want to go white. Reselect. Black. Cool. So we get something like this. Oh wow, that is not clean. That ain't pretty. It's kind of low res, but that should be fine, I think. Wow. Oh wait. Wait, the pen pressure isn't working on here either, unless it's turned off. Or is it again? Oh, it is turned off. That's fine. Wow, my screen's freaking filthy. Just clean this. I thought that was like a Marco was sorting out the texture, but it's not. It was a little dirty bit of my screen. It doesn't actually matter if these parts exist, because that would make it have more of a appeal, looking like a thingy. I might be able to just do this part manually, to be honest. Smoothing. Turn it to like 40 because I have the shakiest hands in the world. We all know this. I want to clarify, my hands aren't necessarily shaky. They're just, I just can't draw very straight. So don't worry if you're like, what? Why is that shaky? Okay. We'll do this as a nice thick bit. Make sure that looks fine. Yeah, it looks good. Not as sharp, but that's fine. Should still work. I should probably turn up the sharpness actually. Okay. What? Okay. Don't know why I sort of freaked out there. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, want a circle. I really need some like WD-40. It sounds like it's screaming at me. So, Clegg also. Right, I'm waiting for the female Lombax gameplay for the new game, though. Oh, mate, I really want... I guess the only reason I think I want a PlayStation 5... I just want to play the new... I was going to say Crash Bandicoot, then. I just want to play the new Ratchet and Clank, freaking my favorite games, and I can't play them. I can't justify really buying PlayStation 4. It's kind of a waste of my money right now. There you go. The line's too thin. If we merge all these together, there you go. Take away the background. Yeah, there you go. Delete the white on the inside here. Oh no, freaking. It's select, modify, expand, maybe like 1 pixel, just to help clear up some of those areas. Cool. Now, and some here too. Now, if we select it and give it a stroke, sounds really weird. We should get more thickness. Kind of worked. We've got some really weird areas. Are we better? Right, some bits over here need to fix. If I do this with this, yeah. That's weird. Pretty sure this song is copyrighted. I need to not be playing it. Or Switch or Xbox Series S or Xbox recommended. Any of those is because to be fair, I got the Switch, which I actually haven't really been playing lately. I might play that in bed tonight. I need to charge it back up too. There you go. I've got Mario Galaxy on it, and I have barely played it. Like, mate, what is wrong with me? Mario Galaxy is apparently so good. I don't mind it not being a perfect circle. It kind of will add to it being wax. Still think that might be too thin, though. I thought it was a different one, then. But, like... Friggin', let's just go ham. There you go, 5. Don't quite know what's happening here, but hopefully we can fill it in. Wow, he says. Smaller brush. What? How did I do that? 3. There you go. Wow, what's causing that then? Huh. What's causing those white bits? Right, let's see how that works in a Substance. I think I actually have to invert that. Pretty sure. Image adjustment, invert, file, save as. I'm not in file. Desktop, PNG, blank alpha. But Mario Galaxy is what I grew up with. Galaxy 1 and 2, great. Big recommendations to play music, great. I honestly have barely played Mario games, and it's terrible because I love platformers and I love 3D platformers. So you'd think the best 3D platformer games I'd be on board for playing, but I never grew up with them, so I never gained an interest. If that makes sense. Clank Alpha, there you go. So I might have this slightly rotated off the center. We don't want any color. Just want subnormals and heights. It's not awful, but it's not quite what I wanted. Still not thick enough, right? Wait, I'm also being stupid. You don't have it coming outwards, you have it going inwards. Let's let little less rotation. It works though. It does work. Back to Photoshop. Oh, bugger. I could bind it all, didn't I? There you go. Stroke. I didn't even click anything. 5. PC. Bloom. I'm like, what? What are you going on about? Wait. Merge. PNG. Blank alpha. I have so many weird pictures on my desktop. I hope you guys find it funny when you have a look around when I do stuff. Can I re-import? No. Can I re-drag in? Will that replace it, or would it literally just give me... Whoops. Alpha shelf import. Well, no, it doesn't. It just gives me a freaking thicker version. So that was this version. That's this version. Wow, it doesn't look any thicker, weirdly enough. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Oh, one chat. Beep that one. Keep in mind, the seal is always pushed a bit down, so you have to move. You have to make like a little bending. Oh, you're right. Oh, how am I going to do that? What if I blur it? I'm just curious. Oh, you know what? That works better as well. Having the normal slightly blurred. Yes. That works. I kinda coulda, woulda, shoulda. Paint. Get a little bit darker. See that? Oh. Oh, I'm a genius. Can I filter that? No, that's not how it works. That still works the way I wanted it to, though. And so we get paint in here. You know what? Show some like your scene and the Ratchet and Clank ones, and let them find the Ratchet and Clank strengths. That'd be cool. Can I? No, I wouldn't work underneath it, will it? Yeah, because I want to just like do very faint bits. I'm not even in the paint layer now. I guess I could just... Wait a minute. Oh, wow, the brush is way bigger than I thought it was. I know it's already got essentially highlights from the lighting, but having some manual highlights is never a bad idea. I don't know where these highlights are coming from. There you go. And we make this a little bit weaker. There we go. That's pretty neat. I could probably make this look a little bit better, but for now, because I want to end stream, we will That's nice with substance. We will substance. Get this in the scene like this, and then I'm going to try to fix ZBrush for Monday. Do you know what I mean? Like a double click enter. Right, it's just selecting a folder. Yeah, that folder. There you go. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Whatever. And done. Now, Unreal Engine. We have a lot of scrolls in this scene, to be honest, that I should be replacing them with. Why do things look lit in some way? Like, this is unlit lighting. It's weird. Alright. Let's get some scrolls in. I like the idea of all the scrolls looking the same. I was thinking about the colours changing, but having too many... It was like with the apples. When I piled up like 3 different coloured apples, it looked wrong. But having like almost all red and a couple of yellows looked way better. I know it's hard to tell right now because nothing else is coloured in, but yeah. Having like an odd one is fine as well. But having too many different colours just didn't look right to me. Oh, I know, the hourglass would be quite fun to do. I've got to do all the sand inside. That'd be interesting. Props. Scroll. Model. Scroll. Yes. Cool. It should be double the size, which is fine, because then I should come into here. Half his size. 0.5.55. Apply. That should be the perfect size. Nice. Use a good little scroll. You are. Textures. Textures. T underscore. Scroll underscore PC. I didn't copy it. You copy it so that way when I rename it, paste N, boom. Paste, boom, boom, done. Scroll, color, create material, M underscore, scroll, go. Color, connected. Throw those two in. Throw you into here. There's barely any normals, it's just literally clank. There it is. Oh god, he looks so warped. Occlusion. Roughness. That's not roughness, roughness. Metallic. Set it to a linear color. So here. There's enough times that I'm pretty good at remembering. Connect you up to a multiply. Connect you up. And call it brightness. So like adjusting it. I don't know if I wanted it to be metal over like a wax seal, so it could be like snapped back. Because you usually have the wax on. I mean, I can still make it metal with Clank's face, to be fair, but you usually have the wax on it when it's like folded up, and then it's just on the paper. I have a leather band around it, and then that would do that, so she could snap it off, not break it, but you know what I mean. What's the material? There you are. Go to your go to where you belong. You bad boy. Okay, materials. Nice materials. Scroll. Boom. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Again, a little too bright, which is fine, which is why I made all those which is why I made the brightness. I'm hearing like in my ear. Goes here. So it's about 0.8. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that looks nice. It's not too detailed. It's not lacking of detail. It's got just enough to be stylized. Gotta still do this yet. Nice. So it goes to props, and we should be able to just drag scrolls in. I actually have I have my own like lighting, my own candle in my other scene, so I might bring that in here to save myself some time as well. I didn't see any problem reusing assets because I am keeping with the same style. We were going to try to do a different style, but I wasn't very good at it. Oh, I got these ones as well because these ones are basically longer ones than these. Not quite, but you know. So I've got to do those too. Wait, is that the only scrolls I had there? Oh wait, no, I had a lot of scrolls up here. Yeah. Well, there's one thing I was missing on here actually, which was positional lighting, positional tone change. Did I need it? Oh, we went up top anyway. Nice. Nice, got some scrolls up there. Sweet. I kind of want to scroll all the way over here. But over here... It's gonna be like, why has she got so many scrolls? I don't know. Lots of people chat of her. They look cool. But that's why the metal part makes sense, because I could always say, oh, you know, it's a scroll you can open. These are all sealed with wax on it. Clake's face just like freaking right there. Like if we shine a light on it. 0.5. Wow, that still looks like a 0.5. Jesus. 0.05. There you go. We should get the normals reacting quite well. Look at that. Nice. Okie dokie. Oh, let me see the clank. I just got back. Oh, here he is. He's just like a little... I assume you just saw it. There's a little normal map on it. Did you ever find your style yet dirty clean for the art? Did you ever find your style yet dirty clean for the art style? Dang, I have been watching you since part 2. Wow, have you really? Jesus. Nice. You saw like the entire scene get made. That's cool. Nice. It looks it's nice, right? It's like not too fancy. I don't like this darkness I have in the middle. It's coming off grey more than anything. It doesn't look like that in here, but it definitely is coming off like grey actually in the scene. So let me quickly, before I go, fix that. It's that one. It is grey, but it's a multiply. But if I instead come into here and turn it this way a little bit. Do the same with you. And then export it. Very nice. Thank you, guys. I need this constant praise to keep me going. That's a little bit better. It still looks a little grey, though. But that definitely looks better than what we were dealing with. Well, he's kind of going through the table a little bit as a... So he's going to have the same material essentially on him. So I'll probably just drag him. I'll probably quickly give you map him, drag him in. Shouldn't be too hard. This I might hand paint because I want a nice looking feather. And we're going to fix ZBrush so I can actually get the cupboard done because that's what I wanted to actually get done today. Cupboard. I'm going to get this done. And then I'm going to get this done, this done. This done, this done. This done. This done, and then we're going to start working and then the banisters, and then we're going to actually start working on whether or not I want to actually have floorboards, without floorboards, bake the normals into the plane that we have. We'll see. Anyways, wow, now I've got 10 people. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed Steve's merch store t-shirt design is a skyship that would be sick. Oh, just like, whoosh. Just like a cutout of it. Like, not even like the background. Just a cutout of this, of what its textures and everything. And just like, whoosh. But I can't really take credit for it because I didn't make, I didn't design the ship. This obviously was the original concept that I showed before. But still, that'd be freaking awesome. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will catch you guys on Monday. Bye-bye. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds like I always do, because it has a bad habit of ending the stream too early when I don't wait.